Mike, said his band kilt gets a lot of wear and is frequently iron pressed to remove the wrinkles. Is it okay to spray starch the kilt when he's ironing it, like on medium heat or a steam mist kind of a thing? I mean, should he be bothering to starch his kilt? Because it's taken a lot of abuse as a parade kilt, I guess is what I'm saying.
No.
No?
No. Just, no. You don't even really need to necessarily iron it. If it's just wrinkles from a parade, you can steam it out. You can, if the front apron, like a section that's supposed to be flat, is wrinkled, take it into your bathroom with the shower, turn the shower on super hot that way, and just hang it near the shower. Let the room steam up real nice, and just it'll kind of relax some of the minor wrinkles out of it. If the pleats are what is kind of fakakta a little bit, and you sat on the kilt and you got weird creases in the back, what I would suggest is get a handkerchief. Not necessarily a bandana, because you may want to worry about color fastness, but get a handkerchief, a white one, get it wet or damp, and then lay the kilt out, straighten out all the pleats, lay the damp handkerchief on the back of the pleats, and then with your iron on a medium setting, make sure you're not going to, singe the wool. You basically press on the handkerchief to, help put some water and put some steam into the kilt, and to kind of relax the wrinkles a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the one thing that Mike did not mention was whether or not the kilt was a hand-me-down or not. And I'd be willing to bet that if it's older kilt, a hand-me-down kilt, it may never have been properly pressed again. Sometimes, some guys try to take care of the stuff. Some guys don't. It's what they're supposed to wear when they're in the band. So they just have it and wear it. So yeah, I think maybe how often should you be doing a deep clean or an overhaul on a band kilt? Like if it's one of the ones that, what I mean? Because we've seen
you get a hand-me-down, definitely.
Yeah. Because we've seen some kilts that are like 20 years old.
Yeah.
I was older.
I was out at a Flyers game last night with Dan Brumbach. Mm-hmm. Has had his kilt for 15 years. He wears it as a badge of honor that he's never washed his kilt. Oh. Yes. Like, Dan, when the kilt is standing up on its own, it's time to wash the kilt. No, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't smell or nothing.
Well, it is wool. So it won't retain odor like other fabrics do, but still.
I think he actually has a PV kilt, but either way.
God.
Either way,
definitely
wash your kilt more than once every 15 years. Somewhere between every time you wear it and every 15 years. It's, small gap.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's should be basically every few times you wear it, or if you wear it and you're sweating a lot every few times you wear it, versus if you just wear it for an hour for a gig in a indoor air-conditioned room, you're not sweating at all, and you've laid it flat on the back of a chair to dry overnight and kind of let the gases, gas off. It'll be fine for 10 times wearing it, I guess. Mm-hmm. If it's as long as it's not dirty and you're not really sweating in it.
Mm-hmm. But otherwise, and if you're doing it for parade season, I guarantee you're sweating in the kilt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
cool.
Wow, 15 years. Okay.
Glad I'm not his mom.
But a little bit of steam pressing if you think it needs it is fine.
That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. But
not starch. You wouldn't starch it.
No.
Yeah.
It's starches will hold a crease better, or hold the position you give it better. So I would almost be concerned that if you try to starch, let's say, the pleats of the kilt, that when you sit on them, it's going to retain that, because your body heat pushing down the pressure and the heat of your body will actually make it crease worse.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You'd have to test it, but I don't intend to.
Yeah, me neither. Don't do it.